It is so funny how things that are absolutely obvious for others, they are usually very hidden for ourselves. Things that have to do with our own patterns, our own behavior, our own things, because we do not question them. We do not see them as being weird or out of the ordinary. But for other people, they notice instantly when something is different about us, something that's out of the ordinary about us. And they can inspect all of our patterns and relay back all of those things, but they almost never do. They almost never go that deep because they do not want to really pay attention to all of these things. They assume like that you are really aware of those things. But if you want to grow as a person and actually go beyond the patterns that you've developed through the trauma, through the all the things that have happened to you in the past, good or bad, through your biology, your upbringing, your situation, society's will, whatever it is that has formed you in the person that you are right now, if you want to go beyond, you should build the habit to really question everybody about what they think is your biggest flaw, what they think is a pattern that is different about you, but it's not really present in everybody else. Ask them this, and you will find that there is a lot of consensus. There is a lot of people who notice all of these things. They will understand more about you than you can understand about yourself. It is so obvious for other people what are our biggest flaws and the biggest patterns, but we have been normalizing that behavior. We know nothing else but that behavior. So it's not really obvious. It's like having being unaware of the fact that you permanently see your nose. But once you start to look for it, you can really see it. You can see the edges of the nose. It's the same thing. Once you have stared too much at a problem, not even knowing that that is a problem, you will be unaware of it. You will not see those patterns. So you have to understand that in order to do that, you need to develop this practice of asking people, what do you think is my biggest flaw? And another question is, what do you think is a pattern that you see in me, but you never see, almost never see in others? You have to understand that that's something that will reveal so much to you. Of course, don't only ask one person. Ask as many people as you can who know you, who've spent years knowing you and developing friendships with you, but also those ones who haven't spent that much time. You never know, and try to find some consensus. Try to find those things that everybody tells you about, and you have to look at them objectively. Try to see those things. Do they really happen? What can I do to change them? What are the implications of these behaviors? Because some behaviors might not be that big of a deal, but others can be absolutely fatal to your results, to whatever you want in life, to your success, to your relationships. So you have to change them. But in order to change them, you first have to become aware of the things that are hidden from you because you do not feel the problem. You do not see it because it is too close to your eyes, too close to yourself to see the edges of the nose, to see the problem. You know nothing except that behavior. But for others, it's almost always really, really obvious.